My beginning months are rather stable. Nurtured and loved, my dam at my side. Through her, my comfort is able. But all too abruptly, things change. Torn from her side, alone for the first time. Weaning, they call it, must be arranged. At the age of 6 months, it's time to grow up. I call and I call for her, pace back and forth, but it's no use, she never comes. So I give in and let life take its course, befriended by other foals who, like me, are bewildered and scared, taken from their moms by force. As I finally settle into my new life, the memory of my dam fading into the past, life once again changed, all too fast. I'm grown up, they say. It's time to start training. Once again, my bonds are severed. Without goodbye, a recurring nightmare. My young life already so draining. And so I find myself truly alone, for the very first time. Not a friend to be known. With a barrier between us, I see other horses, so close, but never near enough to touch. I yearn for closeness, a horse companion, to be an anxiety crutch. But I'm too expensive, they say, can't risk injury. A nip or a bite, that would just be unsightly. For this spotless coat, the price is my misery. Buffed and cleaned like a shiny new vehicle, I am moved from small space to small space. Just a machine of flesh, trying to put on a brave face. My stall, my garage, to keep me clean and safe. But really, it's a prison of unfulfilled existence, and the start of my life's stressful barrage. 20 hours a day within the same 4 walls is enough to make one crazy, pacing back and forth, swaying to the music of my internal panic, the lack of fulfillment. An attempt to make my reality feel a little more hazy and dampen the mental toll. Quirks to cope with a lifestyle that, like a disease, eats away at my soul. From barn to barn I move, the expectations always different, always having something to prove. I constantly break unspoken rules. The humans respond with anger, thinking that I view them as fools. Walk on eggshells I try, but it's never enough. I am often crossing boundaries that I didn't even know were there. They all expect different from me, but never have the time to teach with care. I am naughty, I am rude, I am rank. There is no shortage of bad labels to describe how these people see me. My wins are seldom noticed to the extent of my every mistake. They don't understand. I'm not trying to be bad. I'm just trying to shout out my frustration in a way that they might understand. But try as I might, I am never heard. My life is a soundproof room where my needs are deferred in preference of the goals and ambitions of humans who love me in their own way. They don't even realize how they've been led completely astray, viewing stress as non-compliance, as defiance, instead of a plea to be listened to, an expression of pain, be it emotional or physical, but it's all just in vain. Like a puppet, I must move when my strings are pulled. For while some homes are patient, in many, tolerance has been culled, and my lack of performance could be seen as a plot. A horse with a villainous attitude is never treated with gratitude. And so, the show must go on. Through stress and strain, I push on, willing myself to stay sane. Working through warning signs of my body telling me to stop. For if I go on, I may just drop. But saying no is not an option, you see, because unruliness is only ever seen as my attempt to disagree. So I go and I go until I simply cannot anymore. My body gives out, no longer up for the chore. Unable to be ridden, my value is lost. My patient personality, my willful attitude, not enough to justify my cost. And so I am discarded, free to good home, to be someone else's problem, my only hope to be given a pasture to roam. My years of faithful service, not enough to earn me a soft place to land and live for eternity. My life is comprised of broken bonds, of missed friendships, a lack of autonomy, punishment for rules never spoken. Yet through it all, I remain gentle and kind, my true nature only appreciated within a child's mind. Perhaps in my brokenness, my value is finally seen, for a home did step forward, a family looking for a safe horse for their daughter, so keen. All she wanted was to braid ribbons in my hair, to feed me cookies, brush my soft coat, and treat me with the utmost care. This family offered me sanctuary, a herd to live with, acres to roam, the unconditional love of a child. Finally, I was home. In my old age, my soul becomes freed, for I am to live in peace, without expectation, until death comes to make me his steed.